If you're thinking of taking your kids for Border 2, here's a parent's honest take. Personally, I went for pure nostalgia because for 90s children, I think Border was more than just a movie. And I remember watching it on TV as I was not allowed to go to theater back then. I was, I think, in first grade when the movie released. And this time I went with my children. The movie is quite clean, no abusive language, no vulgar scenes, and there is violence, yes, but it's not very graphic or gory that it's too exhausting. So I think it was a pretty decent watch with the children. They really enjoyed it. If I have to say age wise, I think it's better not to take children who are below 10, 11 years of age because their ideas are very black and white of the world. They can't understand a gray concept of two nations and the nuance of why they are fighting, and so they have a lot of questions. So if you're ready for questions that you cannot answer, you can take your younger ones. Anyways, they get bored because a good proportion of the movie focuses on relationships about families and mothers and fathers and friends, and so they really don't connect with those emotions so well. But I like the movie particularly for that reason, because in today's time there's so much of you jump straight into violence and fight and war that you forget humanizing it. And that's something that our children really need to understand, that even a warrior who's fighting at the border, whatever, a soldier, he has a family, he has family looking for them. They are human beings who are going beyond their strength. It takes so much will to fight, and it's all around small armies fighting bigger armies. Can you imagine how much will it takes? It's just like David and Goliath. And so that tells them that it takes willpower. So that was a lesson for my elder one. He really enjoyed it, and I could have a discussion about this with him. So there was a scene where I could explain to my child how a mother can get angry, and anger simply means sometimes fear can come out as anger. A father can be firm and assertive without being disrespectful, and how disagreement does not necessarily mean disrespect, and how communication can happen without having to fight, without having to express a throw of anger. So that was one thing I could discuss with my son. Mainly for me, it was about I really can't control everything about my child's life, and if they see their peers going for movies and having a good time, like being happy, they'll only have resentment if I be overly strict with them, because depriving them of everything that their peers are getting so easily can only create resentment in them, because right now they are not in that stage where they understand how it will benefit for them in the long run. So it's good idea to once in a while give them the exposure where complete control is not possible. What you can do is you can regulate, contextualize, and stay present with them. And so if you are also like me, who do not expose their children much to movies and theaters, then this one could be a good watch, which is clean, meaningful, simple, patriotic, wholesome in terms of emotional connect, friendship, relationships with parents, and so many siblings. Every angle was explored, so that was the beauty of it. Seemed like old times. And yeah, I saw children